communicates to us. It's a silent voice interwoven in all of our hearts to identify with Jesus.
That's just woken up the last couple of years.
But even before you even saw that He was the only truth about your life, that
right.
He came to reveal you as if He was a mirror, you still were trying to identify with Jesus, but you were identifying with all His works of service.
Absolutely.
And you were identifying with the fruit He produced. You were still identifying with Jesus, but you weren't identifying with His way.
No.
You were identifying with the fruit that is the result of His way. You know, and it's like Paul talked about the obedience of the faith. There is such a thing as the faith. When I submit myself to what that faith says, that faith will produce the life of God in me. Okay? Now Jesus knew there is such a thing as the faith. Jesus submitted Himself to that faith. That faith said, you can't be justified by your ability to produce fruit. You can only be justified by the Father in His ability. The faith said that to Him. And you know, Jesus was obedient to that faith. He submitted Himself to it. He said, it's the truth. I can't be exalted by the fruit I can produce. I can only be exalted by God and His grace. And so He obeyed that faith. That was His obedience. That's how He obeyed. And because He was obedient to that, all of His members were arrested by the Spirit of the living God. For the Spirit of the living God is the Spirit of faith.
Sure.
And that Spirit produces the fruit of God's life. It's like His seed.
Yeah. Ooh, I like that.
You know,